Hi everyone, I'm at work. I'm actually sitting in traffic on 90, so you will occasionally hear my GPS go off telling me how much more time is added to my route because I'm not actually going anywhere. And today I want to talk about traffic on 90 in Chicago, specifically traffic coming into Chicago right before the tollway, right around O'Hare Airport. I want to talk about it because I'm kind of sitting in it. And like the traffic I'm sitting in now, because I've had to redo this video 2 or 3 times because I keep on dropping the F-bomb. The traffic I'm sitting in now is not the traffic I want to talk about. This is entirely different type of traffic. This is on 90. 90 has a reputation of being the road that you take when you want to grow old and die. No one ever gets off of 90, but it's better than some of the other interstates going in and out of Chicago where people will shoot and kill you. So this is actually, I guess comparatively not that bad. But the traffic I want to talk about is the traffic before the tollway, right around O'Hare Airport, where it backs up forever around the rush hour. And when it's not rush hour, you can pretty much squeak through there, flying kind of clean. But during rush hour, you're pretty screwed. There's nothing you can do about it. So what happens is River Road. 90 empties off into River about the time we're in a place where there's a convention center. There is a whole bunch of motels. There are a whole bunch of motels. There's a theater. There's Rosemont Theater. There's an outlet mall. There's a show place, a Regal, I believe. There's just a ton of things for people to do, like little restaurants all over. There's bars. And around 8 o'clock at night, if there's nothing big going on, like anyone that's tried to drive down River on New Year's Eve knows that you can't. They have it blocked off almost entirely for pedestrians. And if you live in Schiller Park, you're kind of fucked. That means you have to drive all the way over to Mannheim. And that's if you get to one of the cross streets where you can drive to Mannheim, because it's backed up so far that I've seen the convention center police argue with the Rosemont police because they're blocking the fire station. There's also a blue line stop not too far from there. So what they do is they tear off the stoplights up and down River through the convention center. After 8 o'clock, it makes sense because there's not that much traffic. You can fly down there going 30, 40 miles an hour. And this is a street where you have a whole bunch of asshole tourists just kind of crossing wherever they want most of the time. So you want people to slow down. So what they'll do is one light screen, you can stop by the other one. And they're about like maybe 1-2 football fields away. So you're always stopping at a red light, going through that area so you don't blast through there and kill everybody and their mother. And like I said, it's a pretty good idea. However, they don't change that system during rush hour. Now during rush hour, you're going down River Road, like through the convention area, everything's going on. You're not going over 15 miles an hour. And if you're on 90, you're not going over 5 miles an hour. That's just a fact. If you do go over, if you get up to 15 miles an hour on 90, you're lucky going through certain areas. Like, consider that really, really moving. And this is, by the way, a 4-lane with an expressway. No one's going over 8 miles an hour at the moment. So you have all of that working against you. But right there, they don't change how the red lights are tiered off. So what happens is River Road will back up onto 90. The light will go green. They get hit by another red light. River Road is still backed up into 90 because they don't make all the lights green so that the turnoff onto River can clean out. There's always traffic backed up, and that always backs up onto 90. If they just said, okay, during rush hours, during areas of major traffic, we'll make all the lights green at once, that'll give all the cars enough time to clear out of the River Road turnoff so that it doesn't back up onto 90, and that'll cut back a little bit on traffic going through that area, going down 90. It's all based in this point in time on stoplights. Now afterwards, you have the Cumberland snafu, and what happens there is you have the toll route, like it's a little bit better now that everyone and their mother has the I-Pass, but the tollway opens up so you don't have 4 or 5 lanes, you have 8 lanes. Then it all merges down. Then you have people, and you have a turnout, and you've got another road emptying onto 90. So you have people trying to merge onto 90, other people trying to cut across to get out, to empty out into Cumberland, and that creates a lot of stop and go traffic right there. There's not much they can do about that. But specifically the stop and go traffic around O'Hare, around River Road, they can definitely ease that up by just changing all of the lights to green at one point in time, changing them back down to red. If they do that,
shoulder closed was reported on I90.
Yeah. If they do that, 90 will empty out. And you'll pretty much be okay. For a little while longer, traffic will be moving a little bit more. Now I'm coming into the city proper because I have to go all the way down to Midway, even though I work next to O'Hare. I don't know why that's going down that way, but whatever. So like right now, I'm sitting in traffic that's just Chicago traffic. For people that don't know, Chicagoland has a population of the entire Republic of Ireland. It's got the population of Sweden. It's got the population of 3 Montanas. There's going to be awful traffic because you have millions of people living in the Chicago metro area. Like, no matter what happens, it's going to suck. Not only that, you start getting up by O'Hare, and you have almost sometimes 200-car freight trains that you have to deal with that are going to back traffic up forever. So all of this can't be helped. But there are little things that can be done to move traffic along faster, specifically how the traffic lights work on River Road that'll help clear out a lot of traffic coming into the city. But it's never going to solve all of it because Chicago's just huge. Like, people don't understand how big this city is. So, yep, that's that. It's music time.